The Department of Justice set to release a report of its findings into the Robb Elementary School mass shooting.
It has been nearly 2 years since a gunman opened fire in Uvalde, killing 19 students and 2 teachers. And since then, families have been waiting for answers. Here's what we know about today. The DOJ's report is meant to provide an independent account of police actions that day. That will be released at 12:30. An hour later, Attorney General Merrick Garland will host a press conference in Uvalde to further discuss their findings. And after that, we do expect to hear from the victims' families.
Now, we know this has been a very long process for that entire community. Natalie Haddad is with us in studio with more on what has happened since that shooting. Good morning, Natalie.
Good morning. You know, guys, it's a good question, but not one with many answers that are satisfactory to the families of the victims of the Robb Elementary School shooting in Uvalde. What has happened since that tragic day? Now, from the start, loved ones of the 19 children and 2 teachers killed have called for accountability after it was discovered that it took more than 77 minutes for law enforcement to intervene in that shooting. Now, let's go through the dates now. The shooting happened on the morning of May 24th, 2022. Then 5 days later, the Department of Justice announced it would be investigating the response to the shooting after mounting pressure and questions about what happened and how police responded. It's that same report we are going to see today. Now, the week after the shooting, the school district announced students would never again return to the Robb Elementary School campus. The first images then inside the school came later in June. And in July, the city released body cam footage to the public. Then came later in the summer in August. Media outlets, including WFAA, sued the Texas DPS for records on the mass shooting. That is a battle still in the works. And then most recently, during the 88th Texas legislature in 2023, lawmakers approved a school safety bill that requires an armed guard at every campus. And now, while that list is lengthy, it seems like a lot, it still does not have the one thing that families of the victims have asked for, and that is accountability of the responding law enforcement. Now, out of the more than 300 officers that responded that day, only a couple have been punished for the lack of response. None of them include the leading responders of those entities. Kara, I'll send it back to you.
All right. Yeah, great insight. Thank you, Natalie. And we're going to have much more on the findings once they are released this afternoon. You can watch our live coverage beginning at 12:30 on WFAA+. Search WFAA on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV device, and you can check that out.